Looks like we're going to have a new episode of RTM this Saturday. This one's going to be interesting because we've got Trap Ross, we got Tanks. I can't remember what the other guy's name is. This is one of the episodes that I'm going to say I kind of might agree with Chronik.
Some form of abuse, maybe some sort of whatever.
Well, there's no reasoning with a guy like that. A guy who lives through all of that. There's no reasoning with a guy like that, and you would have known that. You're not going to change his mind.
Do you know how many...
You're not going to change his mind.
Huh? You wanted to challenge his views. So that is reasoning.
That's what we do. We're not going to leave people with their own thoughts or have their own way of believing how we should. We're going to challenge their thoughts and try to give them a better perspective.
But when I watched the pod, I didn't even get any of that. All I got, I think it was you. It was just, you lot were just tearing into my man. That's what it was there. Nah, not you. Someone else, innit?
So only him by himself.
Yeah, no. He did one by himself.
So then you're mixing two.
He did one by himself, and he did one with someone else.
Yeah, but you're mixing two. We only did one RTM.
No, it couldn't have been.
He did two. He did. You tell him.
Trying to say your aspect.
That's who it was. He did two. He didn't do one. He did two. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Say your
I
aspect.
get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I watched that one. I should have clocked that. I get it. No, you see what it is? I would have, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on the borderline or even maybe racism. I'm not on it. You get what I'm saying? So I would have, I would have.
Yeah, having Tommy Robertson's it's the same as having Trap on.
Rotted.
Explain yourself, please.
Having Trap on.
Explain. They're
both white.
Culture as Tommy Robertson is.
Hell
They're even
no.
more dangerous than him.
Hell no.
What the hell, bro?
This comes true.
That belittles the danger of Tommy Robinson, to be honest.
No.
Now, Chronik actually thinks that Trap Ross is the same as Tommy Robinson. And you know what? As dangerous to the culture as it may seem, he's probably right, because what did he end up calling King Von? Let's not even get into that. But I think that Chronik might have a point here.
It belittles the danger of power of words. With the things that you're saying, you're talking about people that ain't even been charged yet, and you're saying madness. Like, don't worry, I got stuff for you.
But so you're saying the whole legal system is as bad as Tommy Robinson?
Move on, said.
This guy is mad, bro. This guy is mad.
No. I'm gonna let you carry on but now I got buying in my phone.
I'm ready for the bind. I've got bulletproof vest on, G.
There's so many conflicts on this show, bro.
So much to say.
I can see it in 5 minutes.
What do you think will happen if you saw Von? Or if you see Dirk?
If I see Von, I don't know if I'm going to see Dirk.
Yeah, you're not going to see, but you might just see Von, innit? Because you're...
Now, I'm not going to lie. I think that was a little shot from Trap Ross at Little Dirk, innit? Saying, he's incarcerated. I don't think he's coming out anytime soon. Trying to allude to the fact that he's got more chance of seeing Von before you see Dirk out. Trap Ross is a little smart one.
Like you want to see Von. So you're going to see Von.
That's crazy. Nah, bro. I ain't seen Von for a minute.
Doing the stuff that you're doing, you will see Von.
He's going mad, bro.
I don't know about that, bro.
Think about it. If you keep running away, but if you get caught, you'll see Von.
What have I done?
Just stay around to see. And
we'll see.
Who's chasing you? What have you done? Why are they chasing you? I think you will see. But you know what you're doing.
I don't think Trap Ross might be actually taking on this whole persona of the music that he's listening to. I've got a bulletproof vest, G. Yeah, I'll wait. Like, he's really starting to think he's one of these rappers, isn't he?
Comparing me to Tommy Robinson's crazy. Like, that's just...
Well, Tommy Robinson, we rarely see him. We were going to a march or something like that, but you're in our business. So that means we don't even have to see you. You're trying to see us. So you're more dangerous than Tommy. All we got to do is avoid Tommy. You're looking for...
How am I more dangerous than Tommy?
Going and said, where's Chronik?
No, but this is not Chronik. This is Ming. No, because... Free Smirkio, bro.
Free
Smirkio.
Why?
He's stopping him from getting bail.
Justice for Pab, bro.
Inshallah, he gets free, and I'm going to make you have to ask him.
I will. If he's free, I'll get the interview. That's happening.
When you interview him, you got to talk with the same chest that you wanted him to be locked up with. You can't be interviewing him like you want him free.
He said he wanted him.
Listen to how he talks about Little Dirk.
TF, that stands for Order the Flights. You should have ducked those charges. Now Goldilocks is facing life. This is my 2 cents. How you sign a serial killer and think you're gonna make it to the end? I shot for ops, I shot for flights. In Dubai or Italy, Dirk and Von were evil twins. Now he's facing death penalty.
So as you can tell, like I'm saying, he's talking about justice for Little Pab. And then he tried to do a little Dirk diss track. Like, you really think this guy's going to do an interview with you after this?
Locked up.
Well, he said he's done for bare murders. There's murders of Dirk. The many murders of Dirk.
Now you're
you get what I'm saying?
investigator now. Somehow you're doing detective work for the Fed.
Yeah, but Dirk put that out there. Talking about we're going to leave him by the tree.
His answer was quite smart at the end of the day, because even though you're trying to label it the murders of Dirk, you're acting like he's spoken about them, so you should investigate and speak about them. By the end of the day, all you're doing is helping build a case.
All of this, bro, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though, is it's like, how
No,
can
but
we...
that's like us. Like this is entertainment, bruv. He might have just been just entertainment. He's gonna bust case because it's all entertainment.
And
I don't know.
Day, bro,
Do you know?
like, not everyone goes by our politics or by the street rules. A civilian and a person in the streets is two different things. You only can. People are saying people are informers or people are rats. So you can't class a civilian who doesn't abide by the street.
Who's a civilian? Him.
Yeah,
He's not a civilian.
he's a journalist, bro.
Defo civilian.
He's a journalist.
Do not get involved in uncivilian.
He's a journalist. bro.
Journalists do the same thing, no?
Journalists do. For real.
Hold on, 1 sec, yeah. This is why, yeah, you see in our culture, I hear what you're saying, I hear what you say. See in our culture, yeah, this is what I do have a problem with, right, yeah? You see when you're commenting, yeah, of journalism or whatever, yeah, on gang stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you've got zero gang experience.
Yeah.
And you don't just sometimes report the facts, but you also give your opinion.
Yeah.
Like all journalists.
That's what rubs people. That's what rubs people up. But that's the way, because you see.
But then what? We can't give our opinion on stuff just because.
No. I'm gonna explain.
Everyone's doing it when they're not on the camera, but then you talk about their opinions on the camera.
You're explaining your opinion on any white people.
Yes, I am, bro. Rich white crick. Look up my Cameron Terrell video about the rich white crick
or something. He's
I've got
Mexican.
9 videos about 6ix9ine, bro.
Now, let's just call it what it is. Before we continue the rest of it, let's just look at Trap Loro's whole video collection and see how much white people you can actually see. And this is a guy with 234 videos. So anyway, let's go back.
He's not white.
I got hella videos about him.
He's going mad, bro.
He's white. I talk about rappers, gangster rap music. That's what I'm into. I don't give a fuck about Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, I know, but of course you're not going to, because you're white, he's white. So there's no point giving. But the people that you are,
I got Eminem videos for days.
Bruv, Eminem is not outside.
See, you just write off any bit of evidence that I put. Got Eminem, Cameron Terrell, 6ix9ine, Central C.
So wait, Crons.
The thing is, but then it's debatable because you used to be a rapper, so it's debatable whether you're being genuine.
But then I'm an insider. Then I'm a rapper.
No, you're not a rapper. Now you said you was a journalist a minute ago.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense why Trap Loro has this issue with rappers, because he really wanted to be one. So now he's not been able to fulfill his dream. And I kind of get the same idea from Tanks as well. Because these guys haven't been able to fulfill their dreams and chart and make big musicals or music careers, they're now reporting and doing their best to bring down rappers and hate on them as much as possible.
Rapper anymore though.
You going against Central C can be looked at like, well, you're a failed rapper and you're just trying with a successful rapper. It's looked at as hate.
I ain't gonna deny I'm a failed rapper. I ain't rapping.
No, you can't deny it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So the thing is, when you're going at a successful rapper, it can look like hate. So you can say that you're generalizing on white people as well, but it's not really, is it?
But in that video, when I'm bigging up Digger and I'm kind of saying Central didn't really live that life, then what's the problem? And the same bun you're coming at me with goes at Central C. Exactly the same.
You're slightly hating because he's a white guy that's more successful than you in something you tried to do. So it's like a teardown thing.
What did I say about his album in that video?
No, he's
it's
not.
10 out of 10 best UK album that's ever come out. Not even backhanded, bro.
Comment, because in the next breath you tore him down. So it's a backhanded comment.
That's not really like I rate
Why did you tear him down? Why did you tear him down?
I'm just saying.
And you know that you're my brethren and he's my brethren.
I never.
Spray is going to do what Young Spray does and just start begging it and talking about, yeah, this is my brethren, you're my brethren, Trap Loro is my brethren. Because, you know, Young Spray likes to just latch onto anybody who's doing anything that's bigger than him.
Big up Sense.
You know what it is, though?
No different.
I'd never looked at it as tearing him down.
Big up murderers.
I did feel like maybe
How could it not be tearing
Big
him?
up a murderer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Big up all the murderers.
Big him up.
Big up all my murderers.
Now, as you can see, Tanks is really salty because his idea is big up a murderer. But you've got to remember, you're talking to a man in Trap Loro who's got King Von tattooed on his calf. So it's a bit of a weird response, to be honest with you, especially with Tanks, who seems to have this love for Trap Loro.
What's wrong with that?
Just
That's
That's what I'm
different.
saying. There's
It's not COVID anymore. It's just heavy murder.
There's nothing wrong with it, but like I said,
I got it from the pharmacy on the way here, bro.
Wait, please. Let me just
NHS all murderers now.
let me get back to this topic though, yeah. Because Chap's my brethren. And then Chap's my brethren, yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah. Obviously, you know that me and Chap's been out everything with, like, that's my brethren, yeah.
Come on.
Sench is someone that showed man love, innit? Like, as far as see this industry, they've blackballed man, they've turned their back on man, whatever, safe. man's built his own lane, man's doing what he's doing, whatever. Out of everyone I've seen, my man's come out and really stood by a man and took whatever he done, took pictures or whatever, it helped me. Do you get what I'm saying? That's someone that's helping man's thing. Same with Digger, I rate Digger, that's his peeps as well, because Colin, that's my old manager. It's not even nothing to do with none of that. They're younger than me. I'm not even watching any of their stuff, yeah. I'm saying that's my guy, innit?
So that's going to be it for this clip, and then we're going to have to wait till Saturday. But obviously there's going to be more clips coming out, but this looks like an interesting podcast. I'm definitely going to be watching it like every, you know, maybe like half an hour a day. But yeah, I'll see you lot later. Till next time.